Sit back, relax and enjoy listening. The afternoon sun filters through the dining hall windows as everyone gathers around the long wooden table. Plates are filled, conversations flow, but one person is missing. RK. Member 1 looks around, frowning. Does anyone know where he is? Jill replies casually. He's probably in the studio. Member 3's head snaps up, eyes widening. Still? Since morning? Jill nods. Most likely. Member 3 leans back in disbelief. But he could have woken up early and started writing. If it were any other day, he would have finished 3 or 4 songs by now. Jill lets out a quiet sigh. Yes, he would have. But not today. Haven't you seen the countless crumpled papers around him? Member 3 nods slowly. Yeah, I've been wondering about that since morning. Member 2 shakes his head. No way. RK. Not able to write. You guys are joking, right? It's impossible. Silence falls over the table for a moment before Member 1 speaks. It's possible. Everyone turns to look at him, shocked. Member 1 exhales. Guys, RK is not the RK we knew. Can't you see what he's been going through these past few weeks? That girl, the accusations, the court case. Remember how he slowly became quieter, more distant? I wonder how he even has the strength to pick up a pen after everything. Member 1's voice softens. And not for himself, but for us. For our company. For our country. If any other man were in his place, I don't think they'd even consider it. But RK? He's still trying. Trying for the very people who didn't think twice before accusing him. A wave of realization crashes over the members. Jill, who had previously told RK that this was about SV, now truly understands why RK is struggling. He immediately regrets pressuring him, realizing that, just like the others, he had also forgotten about that girl, her accusations, and the weight of the case against RK. For the past few weeks, they had focused so much on RK's silence and struggles. But the moment SV entered the picture, they forgot. They forgot how draining the court case must have been for him. They forgot how hard it must be for him to keep going despite carrying the burden of it all. And now, he was breaking under it. They exchanged glances. They need to do something. Determined, the members decide to go to RK and remind him that he is not alone in this. The members push open the studio doors, stepping inside. The air is heavy, filled with the faint scent of ink and paper. RK sits in the middle of the room, surrounded by dozens of crumpled papers, evidence of his endless failed attempts. His pen moves furiously across the page, but just as quickly, he scratches out the words and tosses the paper aside. Member 1 steps forward. RK. His voice is quiet but firm. Are you all right? RK looks up, startled, as if he only just realized they were there. His gaze flickers to them standing at the doorway. I'm fine, he mutters. Member 1 isn't convinced. He walks further inside. What's going on? RK sighs, running a hand through his hair. I'm trying to write a song for Golden Vibe. His voice is strained, filled with exhaustion. But nothing feels right. I've written a bunch of melodies, but none of them feel like the one. Member 1 places a reassuring hand on his shoulder. RK, don't stress yourself. It's just an event. You don't have to put this much pressure on yourself. RK stares at him for a moment. Those words, someone finally understands. It's not like I don't want to, brother, RK admits quietly. I've been trying since morning. But, Member 2 interrupts gently. We know, RK. We know how much effort you put into everything. But it's okay. It's not your fault. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. The fact that you're even trying right now is more than they deserve. RK looks down, silent, trying to process what they're saying. But I have to perform at Golden Vibe, he finally says. I need a song. Member 4 speaks up. RK, if you can't write it yourself, we have great writers. Let them handle it. Member 3 nods. Exactly. You're a singer, RK. You don't have to write every song yourself. Member 5 jumps in. Almost every artist gets their songs written for them. It's not a big deal. Member 1 offers a small smile. Let the writers do their job, RK. You can take tomorrow to practice the song and perform it. But for now, come with us. Have lunch. RK hesitates. He's never let someone else write his songs before. He loves writing. It's always been his way of expressing himself. And he really wants to do it for this event. But today he can't. No matter how much he tries, he can't. After a long pause, RK finally nods. Okay. He gets up, letting go of the pen he had been gripping so tightly. The members exchange a glance, relieved. RK doesn't have to do this alone. As they walk out together, the weight on RK's shoulders feels just a little lighter.